Today, we're going to do a Super Bowl special just for you.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl special. So, the first thing we're going to show you, you can make cube peanut butter and jelly.
That's right. Told you there's a lot of ways to make peanut butter and jelly.
Cube peanut butter and jelly special because you can put this whole sandwich in your pocket and take it to work with you.
That's right. You'll be the life of the party.
Now, I'm going to show you how to do it. So, you can have small cubes like this, which I made before, that means. So,
that's right.
You have to have squishy white bread. You can't have that highfalutin homemade bread. You can't have wheat bread. You have to have the squishy white bread. You can't even have Texas toast. It makes a cube that's too big.
Too big. Unless you got big pockets.
So I'm going to cut, you want to cut the crust off. You got to cut the crust off. Now, or you could eat it off.
If it's going to be yours. If it's going to be somebody else's.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do it for somebody else.
It's not good.
So I'm going to finish cutting it off. Just like that. Now here's what you do. You got to squish it down.
Squish it down.
Just like that. And then you fold it. Squish it down again. Then fold it. Squish it down again.
Keep track of this now.
Yeah. You got to squish it down again. Now, you got it nice and squished down. Now, here's what you got to do. You got to put it over and you start working it into a cube. Don't be making dough balls.
These are cubes.
These are cubes.
Like squares, only three-dimensional.
Yeah, three-dimensional squares. Now watch. Look at that perfect cube.
Woo.
Now we're going to make another one.
Multi-layered. Multi-layered.
Yeah, and he's going to tell you how Super Bowl snacks began, the history.
That's right. Now, many of you know about the Super Bowl, right? Where they have football teams, and they're the best football team, supposedly, that are at the end of the season, and they have a game to each other. I don't need to go into explanation of that, because you all know what a Super Bowl is. But did you know that it originally wasn't called a Super Bowl? The whole reason the Super Bowl came around is because of the snacks. That's why the snacks are the most important part of the Super Bowl.
That's right.
You see, what happened was, it was about the early 60s or so. And in the early 60s, they decided to have the game after lunch, but before supper. And so you couldn't have this, the football lunch or the football supper. No, that didn't sound right. They needed snacks because that's right during the snack hour.
Right.
That's right. So they all of a sudden figure, okay, what are we gonna do? So they came out with some snacks and some plates, and it got all over the place, and it was just, it was just confusing. Nobody knew what to do. So somebody came out with a bowl.
What was his name? Do you know?
A big bowl. His name was Jim Gaffigan. Now, Jim Gaffigan, he was the life of the party after this. He came out with this giant bowl. Somebody said, whoa, that's a Super Bowl. There you go, Super Bowl.
I think I knew his sister.
Oh yeah? What was her name?
Maggie.
Maggie Gaffigan?
Yeah.
All right, that's right.
Now, you don't want to be throwing these away.
That's right.
These are the crust.
Crusty.
Some people, I don't want the crust, and you throw it away. Don't be doing that. Look, you can pinch it into a circle and use it as an ear Q-tip if you don't have any.
That's right.
Or you could pretend they're French fries.
Mm-hmm. You leave them out for a while, they'll be hard and crusty like a French fry.
Yeah. So, here I got, this is a whole sandwich. This is a whole slice of bread. Now, we're going to jam the two together. Watch this.
Get it? Jam.
Watch this. It's grape jelly.
That was a play on words there.
Look at that.
Look at that. Add some color to it.
Now, we don't want any contamination in there. So, gonna do some peanut butter. Put the peanut butter right on the cube.
There we go.
Only put it on one side of the cube. You don't want to make a mess. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that. That's a condensed peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Like magnets.
You can put it in your pocket. Take it to work. Nobody even know you got it.
Just put it in the bag.
Look at that. Now we got big cubes and little cubes. Now, here's what you do for Super Bowl. You take a whole loaf.
Uh-oh.
squish it down the night before Super Bowl, and make a bunch of cubes for your friends.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bite-sized figure food.
And the ones that aren't your friends will go, ew, I don't want them. I'm going to go watch the Super Bowl on my own. Well, good riddance. Bye.
We'll send you the crust sticks.
Yeah, crust sticks. But don't throw them away. They make good dog treats too.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we also have, with Super Bowl snacks, you have to have a multi-variety of snacks. You know, for all those that might be allergic to some or just picky. So for the next thing we bring in the whole bowl, the Super Bowl.
That's a Super Bowl. That even looks like a Super Bowl.
Yeah, look at this right here. Now that's a giant cereal bowl if you like cereal. But no, we're going to use a little special thing. So you got to have somewhere to put the chips.
Yeah.
Now here we don't just have any chips. We have delicious party-sized corn chips.
Oh boy, look at them.
Oh, look at that.
Look at them.
So you see, it's big enough where you can have more than one hand, grab a chip at a time without touching the other hand. You know,
Yeah.
you got to be sanitary and all that. So with these, you can just grab one out.
Yeah. Or for those friends that don't wash their hands, use the tongs. Just like that.
But don't put it right in front of your friend's face. You know, just say, "Oh, I forgot the tongs." You know, then that way they can use it without feeling bad.
Sure.
So that's an easy one. Anybody can do that. Just gotta have some chips
You can do it.
in a bowl. But we're not done yet. So we got chips. We have PBJ cubes. Now we have crackers.
Yeah,
Now,
crackers.
these aren't ordinary crackers. See, I'm not just going to give you just crackers.
There's the round ones.
That's right, round. And they have ridges.
Yeah.
So we're going to put a couple of crackers on here just to start off with.
Yeah.
You know, so I got 5 crackers. But we're not done yet. We're going to bring the pièce de résistance. That's like French.
Yeah.
So,
that's like bon appetit.
bon appetit. So we don't have just any ordinary cheese.
Yeah.
Canned cheese.
Canned cheese.
Now this special kind of cheese, it doesn't require refrigeration. It doesn't
No.
even require a knife.
No.
It's in a pressurized can,
And I think it's got a half-life of 14 years.
at least. So with this, you don't need to shake it. It's not whipped cream.
Don't be shaking it.
All you gotta do is put it at about a 45-degree angle. And then you push the tip just a little bit, and watch this, watch this. It might get an air pocket. Oh, there
Look
we go.
at that. Woo.
Perfection.
No, that's awesome.
So I have 5 on here.
You can even make a Texas Star.
You could.
You got to hang on to them though, because the propulsion of the cheese launches the cracker.
Cam propulsion.
Yeah.
So watch this. You see how fast that was? You probably got to slow it down and put it in slow motion to see what I just did.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Your 5 friends will be delighted.
That's right. So you can just take one of those.
Oh, I got to take
Oh.
one. Tell us how the history of a round cracker instead of a square cracker.
Oh, round cracker. Yes, sir. Well, it's real fun trying to talk when you have a cracker in your mouth. But the cheese kind of gives you the moisture, so allows you to start talking faster. That's a theory, anywho.
Yeah.
Well, you see, we have all different types of shapes of crackers. We have square crackers, rectangular crackers. I think there's even triangular crackers.
Triangular.
That's weird. We don't do that here. But round crackers, now there's a thought. See, what used to happen is that they came out with square crackers back in the day. They put a whole bunch of crackers into a barrel, and they call it a cracker barrel. That's the
Cracker
truth
barrel.
right there. That's truth. That's
Not
all
to be confused with the place you eat.
right. Okay, so they then put them in a cracker box.
Cracker box.
That's right, cracker box. But you see, you know, sometimes they didn't have boxes. And, you know, when they had crackers, you know, somebody would say, hey, toss me some crackers over here. Why don't we come up with something like a wheel? Then it rolls. Then they came out with
Cracker
round
wheel.
crackers. And when they had crackers at a bar or something, they could just roll them on down. You wouldn't have to go so fast. Wouldn't go falling off the floor. They just catch them, and it'd be really good. That's a play on words, too. Like a wheel around.
Like Cracker Jack.
Crackers. That's right, Cracker Jack.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think we got a nice plethora of snacks here. We have PBJ cubes.
Cubes.
We have Super Bowl Frito corn chips.
Yeah. Now, we're trying to help you guys that, oh, I can't cook. I think I'm going to starve. Well, I'll tell you what. If you watch our other episodes, that's why we're doing them. We don't want anybody to starve.
That's right, and there's no excuse. You don't have to have any special skills. Look
That's
at
right.
us. All right, so I think that's all we have for today. You enjoy your Super Bowl game.
Super Bowl Sunday!
Woo! Against the team and the other team. So you
Yeah.
enjoy it, you have fun.
Yeah.
Skip over the halftime show. Nobody likes that anyway.
Yeah.
And then you'll be good to go in the life
Get
of the
these
party.
snacks going.
All right, well, y'all have a good one. Bye. You know, somebody would say, hey, toss me some crackers over here.
Jack?
Jack? That's right. So they'd slide them down. They'd slide them down.